Welcome to Kyle Field, home to the Texas A&M Aggies, a unique and special environment in college football. This crowd coming together to make up the 12th man, trying to make it very difficult for any opponent. Now the Aggies will kick this away to start us off. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. So the LSU Tigers offense has the football first here today. Well, Kirk, you could just...
You work year-round for a rivalry game, and now it's right before your eyes. Let's see how these guys play today.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Catch made, but the defense gobbles them up for just a short gain.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Looking to pass here on second down. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover. Touchdown, Texas A&M. The defense adds 6 points. That is any defender's dream. Comes up with a fumble, takes it back to the house.
I can't believe the speed that this guy has to be able to score. I thought maybe he picked it up, maybe go a few yards, but instead he took it all the way to the end zone.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Second down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Well, Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills and summer two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. Oh, and he's got some space here. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. So Texas A&M's offense comes out for their first possession today. And here we go, Kirk. This matchup on the edge is going to go a long way to deciding this game. An elite wide receiver and a guy who doesn't believe anybody can beat him.
This is going to be like a boxing match where it's an all-out battle. Two extremely gifted athletes competing on every snap. Better get your popcorn ready.
He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
Nice first down here by Texas A&M. The offensive line gets a hat on a hat, gets a good push, and once again, you see the history and tradition of Texas A&M with a great back.
They stop him, but it's a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, A&M. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And they'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And that mighty Bengals offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. On first down, it's play action. Quick completion to the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice game.
Important second down play coming up. An inside give now from the shotgun. Fighting him off. He breaks into the clear. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back. Just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the...
He's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Second down now after the sack. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Catch made over the middle. They bring it down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down mark. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Lets it go quickly. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. This will be a long-range attempt. 51 yards out. And it's good right down the middle.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Past the 10. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
And the extra point goes up and good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Again, makes it second and medium. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Bringing pressure. Escapes the pocket. On the move, trying...
Hello? Hey, sorry, I was in the bathroom. Yeah, huh? Yeah, I didn't even open it yet. I was like, I came in, went to the bathroom. I was like, all right, let me open this so I can sit down and give her a call back. But nah, thank you. Okay. All right, appreciate it. All right. Bye.
First down comes up short. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's got his man in the open field. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Tigers. It was a foot race, and he won it.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Point after, not right through. The kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. They'll return it from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
Running game is working. Let's stick with it on first down. Are we going to see a repeat? Remember, last time these teams played, it got ugly.
Chris, that's one of those games you just hate to see in a rivalry game when it gets so one-sided. Hoping today to see this defense play much better.
Tries the right with a quick throw. He pulls it in for a big gain. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. They bring it down, but the gain sets up the offense. First and goal from the 10.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 11. Looking to score, they'll win it to the right side. He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here and maybe hold them to 3 points.
He moves the ball to the 4. It's third down and goal. Takes the handoff again. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Still no answer for this offense.
A little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on third and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and they get the touchdown.
Here's a point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. It's a run. Running back's got it. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more.
They got him. It's a sack for the defense.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you've got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Pressure coming, and they've got him again.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
They'll punt it from inside their own 10. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. The offense now has great field position to start the drive. Pitch to the back. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
First down here for this offense. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. Texas A&M is now operating in the red zone. And the wideout goes in motion. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Will he score here? And he stopped just short, down to the 2, but an excellent run.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think they have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, A&M.
Well, there it is, Chris. One of the most dangerous plays in college football, the option. What's even more dangerous, as a defender, you have no clue if he's going to pull it, tuck it, throw it. That time, he took it himself, fooling the defense all the way to the end zone.
Went after, up and good. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Now he comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
He just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Looking for the wideout. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. So far, this has been a battle on the ground. They completed the first quarter, and their run game has dominated. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll hand it off. gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They'll start him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another 3rd down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. There's no one to throw to there on 3rd down. And now it's a 4th down coming up.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. How are you thinking about going for this on 4th and short?
The drive ends, and the punt team on the field. And that punt carries into the end zone, so a touchback. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Here's the handoff. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Here's the 2nd down play. He'll hand it off. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Hand off to the single back. In the clear at the 25. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Inside the 20. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Aggies.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
Now here comes the point after attempt. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back that is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
And he's got his man open downfield. Tackle made after a big gain.
You know, a lot of times college quarterbacks are more comfortable working to the outside. Here's an example of a quarterback with a full field read, and he hits a big play in the middle.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Pressure is coming. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. The quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Makes a quick catch. Tackle made after the completion.
Just a good job there by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Third down play for this offense. Back to throw again. The pocket breaking down. And the sophomore's got him for a sack.
If this team can hold on today and win, this pass rush deserves all the credit in the world. They have gotten after this quarterback so many times. Really, every time the opposing offense does something positive, it feels like a sack just stops any progress.
And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. There's the handoff. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Back's got it again. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football.
Positive yards, that's all you want to see as an offense. As long as you're moving the ball forward, it's going to give you a chance to continue to get first downs. What are they looking at now? 3rd and inches, it looks like.
They'll try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. Looks like Texas A&M will have the first down.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it was 3rd down and inches, over the shoulder, get the first down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And a handoff as they run the counter play. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Back to pass. It's Amatova. It's a quick grab. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
Yeah, you know this defense is going to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. Looks right for a quick completion. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Cut quickly. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's 4th down. So the elect. Goal unit trying to add 3 points to their total before the end of the half. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here. Drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little momentum before the halftime break. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And they'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Dropping back, it's Amatova. Makes a quick grab. Moves his way for a first down to the 35.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Snags a good throw. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
It's a small gain, but look who they threw the football to. The fullback. Nice to see him get his opportunities.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? This offense picks up the first down. They tackle him at the 44.
Big 3rd down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock. And get that much closer to securing a victory.
Handoff here from the shotgun. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Well, the defensive coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity. Not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man.
Oh,
the ball is picked off. Going the other way, can they catch him? The 30, past the 20. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. And the interception taken to the house, a pick-6, potential game-changing play there.
And nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick-6. Let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick-6, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. Ball handed off. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, and those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks, gave them a chance at a really nice game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Ball handed off. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They've got him down out near the 40.
One thing about the college game is everybody likes to run a version of the spread. But there's still an opportunity every once in a while for the old fullback to get in there, and show you what he can do. He reminds you on that play right there.
Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Looks like Texas A&M will have the first down.
Chris, I always get a kick out of how much advice defensive players get on third down. You hear the bench screaming, the crowd is screaming. Watch the draw, watch the screen, watch the pass downfield. Rarely do you hear him say, watch the fullback. Then he just slips through for a first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. Great cut there.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. One quarter to play in what has been a beatdown so far. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Handoff to the right side. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Makes the throw across the middle of the field. The pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring threat. The offense will now take over at the 30.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
On 1st and 10 here, we're going to throw the ball. Let's just fly to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
The key here to me, Chris, is the receiver runs a precise route, and the timing is impeccable. The quarterback cannot hesitate, because if he does, it can be pick 6 going the other way.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Looking to throw it again. Taking a shot here. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. It's a bit of a risk. With that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
The pass is intercepted. Not much on the return there, but a great interception to get the offense the football at the 42.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. The back's got it. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. Offense getting set. It's second down. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Out of bounds after another huge chunk on the ground. What a job by this offensive line today.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Here's the option play. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Heads out of bounds after a solid game. More than enough to pick up a first down. The Aggies churn out another first down. The quarterback's got it on the option.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Use the running game to chew on this clock now. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offensive. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. On third and short, they hand the ball off. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's first and goal.
Nice first down run here by this running back. And these are the kind of situations on third and short that you can gain a lot of momentum, or it can kill a drive and kill the confidence of an offense. Here they pick up.
Touchdown, Texas A&M. And the beatdown continues.
That's another touchdown for these guys. And they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, running back, receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Let's be honest, all wins are not equal. You go in there and hammer your rival. You get bragging rights. That's sweet, man.
Yeah, this one is